So you guys make your way to the bathhouse in
Okay.
the
I'm not on the map right now. Just seeing all I see is Baldur's
uh,
Gate.
yeah, I need to move you guys. Actually, should I move them yet? Because that does show stuff. Genji? Oh well. I'll move you over. Do you guys just see black or
But damn, how big is this? I'm at like 20%. It's the black box.
okay.
Yeah, I got a black.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out uh actually what I'm going to do. Why is this website so slow for me right now? Put your characters on the. Actually, no, you can't even see where the board is. I'm just gonna put you right there. You right there. Do you do all you see? Wait, let me move you here. Karen here. Do all
I
you see?
still don't. Yeah, now I see. Like, we can see this like little.
Okay. So I can see what you guys see right now.
Yeah, this like looks like a doorway. Oh, whoa.
So you guys are at the bathhouse. Let me pull up. The bathhouse is one story, secluded, coated building with stained glass windows and clay roof tiles. 10-foot tall walls enclose a large courtyard outside the southeastern corner of the building. The closed wooden door to the courtyard are engraved with images of smiling nymphs dancing and frolicking in the water. So that's what you
Uh,
guys would see.
um, what are we even doing here? I don't even remember us going like last session.
Um, you came here because it's
No?
the ghost of what's her name?
Oh
Uh,
yes, yes, the ghost of
Teresa, whatever her name is, said where you could find um the Dead Three, if I'm
the Hell
correct,
Riders,
or,
the Dead Three.
or the Hell, one of those two.
I can't remember. It feels like
Um, and Karen, a nymph, NYMPH, is like a fairy, essentially.
do they do they speak Sylvan?
It's It's not an actual nymph. She's asking what a nymph was because of what the description on the door was. There's not a nymph in front of you.
I was gonna say that's really impressive. Have a water controlling.
So do you guys go inside the bathhouse?
Yeah, I think so. Is this the bathhouse? No, we're inside.
You guys were standing outside the bathhouse.
So where's?
I just moved you guys into it. The L-shaped features of the trimmed lawn and nicely manicured shrubbery. The yard is decorated with white marble benches and stone fountains, each in the form of a smiling nymph tipping a jug that spills water into a circular basin. I don't know, would your character know what a nymph is?
Well, I mean, if anyone would, it would either be because I can speak fairy. It's very like in concept of. Well, Karen's a spellcaster. I mean, if we're looking for whoever we're looking, is there people? Is there like staff, bathhouse that we speak to?
Um, I don't know if there's staff, but is there? But
Yeah, let's look around and see.
okay. Um,
In the actual bath. I got thing area, I guess.
wait, where are you?
The next room, I go enter. I entered
Okay,
the door.
because you were just standing on a person for me, so I couldn't tell. So both of you enter the baths.
Yeah.
The walls of this 20-foot high pillared chamber are adorned with frescoes of bathing royalty. Natural light streams through the stained glass windows, creating a colorful pattern on the tiles of the polished blue marble that covers the floor. 3 shallow sunken pools contain perfume scented waters, white marble benches bearing stacks of dry towels are situated near the pool, each of which comes equipped with a pair of brass faucets.
Okay. Um. So, what are we? What we like? Can you describe the people that we? Is there anyone in the bathhouse?
In the bathhouse, there are okay. There's apparently is one person.
There's only one person.
From midnight to that's me.
Just one person we see, or just
I'm trying to figure that out. You find one person bathing at a time. Um, from dawn till midnight. But from when you guys are entering here, you see that there are more people.
so then we get a description of the people. That's if they're who we're looking for here.
Uh, as far as you know, they are just human commoners. That's as much as you get.
And we're here to the people, the group that the ghost told us. Or are we looking for clues?
You're looking to ask around about. I don't think ask around, but you're looking to find um, clues that would lead you to either where the Hell Riders are or where the Dead Three are.
I mean, so I mean, I guess we go up to them and just ask if they've ever heard of the Hell Right. I don't know how it would work. You don't want to do that, Karen?
You know that I mean, roll me a perception. I mean, a perception, not a d20.
A perception, you said?
Yeah, perception.
Alright,
Um,
so I just
so
I'm still not good at rolling like from the stats. Like, can you explain how? Really?
what?
How do I do a perception?
Go to your character sheet. On your character sheet, under the
Yeah,
nature.
yeah, perception.
Yeah,
Do
you
I just
just
left
click.
click it?
Yeah, you just click it once, and it automatically rolls it.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry, what is it?
you, you don't really see any staff workers around. You just see a few people bathing due to the time of night it is.
Um,
No, it's like an open bathhouse. You can just pretty much walk in and bathe. It's not like it's like a private.
It is, but isn't private. Like, it's gated to a sense, obviously, because the water nymph front gate. But that's about it.
Well, I mean, I don't mean like private as in like one person. It's not like
Yeah,
it's like
no,
a
there's 3 baths in here.
Do you want to take over, Genji? Because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Sorry, I'm finished making that character up, and then yeah, Toma is gone. Right there. Justin, are you seeing the map currently?
It's just a little speck, right?
Kinda.
I mean, like there's a small area.
Very
Oh wait,
small area labeled bathhouse.
yeah, I see it.
All right. So let's give him the description. You gave him the description of the courtyard, yeah?
Yeah, I gave him the description of the courtyard and the bathhouse.
Alrighty.
Or the baths, I should say, not the bathhouse. You know, they rolled to see if they could find anybody who works here.
I mean, at any given time, or at this given moment, there is one person who's just sitting in a bath doing.
I said the same thing.
Hey, I didn't even realize. And yeah, you guys could easily find some people. In fact, this bath back here has 2 people that look like they're not your typical commoners just taking a bath. Once they actually realize you guys have come into the building, they actually get out of the bath, wrap themselves in some robes, and go, what can we do to help you today? Yes, we do. Nothing to be found, but the open bath area is open for all to look around.
Oh, Genji, can you remind us what character he for? I don't remember if the Hell Rider or the or Billy was saying the dead.
You guys are specifically here because you are trying to find members of the Cult of the Dead 3.
Oh, okay.
And Tarina gave you info that members of the cult have been seen going in and out of this place a lot.
Um.
Karen shows the workers her badge.
Well, unfortunately, we can't let you into the massage rooms unless your intentions are to pay for a massage. But again, you can feel free to take a look around out in this main area or even out in the courtyard as much as you like.
I guess I'm gonna look around the
So,
bathhouse. I think I'm gonna go for because I
from what you can see, it looks like your average bathhouse. You know, you got 3 main baths, 2 offshoot rooms that are what you assume are the massage rooms that she mentioned. And other than some odd design choices, and they don't necessarily look like evil design choices, just some odd design choices to this building and the decor outside, it just looks like a bathhouse. Just the nymphs and such. The other bathhouses in Baldur's Gate don't have the nymph design. And like most of them have like a water elemental of some sort or anything like that, but this one specifically chose like water nymph.
we know about the Cult of the Dead relates at all.
Who are you saying that to?
No, I'm asking you guys. Will we be able to tell that? Is that common?
No. No, the water nymphs, the design of this place has nothing to do with the cult. But it's just, that's the only thing in this room that you can find that's out of the ordinary.
So then think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get a massage because I'm curious about the massage.
All right. Give me just a second. All right. So,
Well, which massage room are you heading to? Because you have the one that's to the north and the one that's to the south.
oh, I had an easy way of determining that.
Okay.
We should probably split up then, so we both go into a different room.
So, who all's gonna
We
try
are
to get a massage right now?
getting a massage. It's gonna be very interesting.
Well, we don't get a massage in the same room, I assume. So,
Yeah, but that
I guess at least two of us would need massages.
Yeah.
Well, you almost just died, so do you want a massage?
I mean, if they don't mind, like seeing cuts, bruises, and bleeding.
they don't care. The most they'll do is have you hop in a bath before you get a massage. Worst case scenario. But who's gonna ask for a massage?
Um,
Is there a way to check how much money I have? I don't know if I can even afford it.
how much? How much is a
So, on your character sheet, in the
Uh-huh.
same area as all your items. So in your case, your blue training gi. I don't know how it looks on the phone. There's the 5 different currencies
Oh, is that what
being
those?
copper. Yeah, which this is actually supposed to be a 2.
I wondered since the beginning because it shows everything on there
Yeah.
compared to my computer. I just didn't know what those symbols were. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Is it in value of smallest to greatest from top to bottom?
Yeah, it's copper, silver, electrum, gold, platinum,
Okay.
and it's in terms of tens for the most part. Like 10 copper equal 1 silver, 10 silver equal 1 gold, 2 electrum equal 1 gold,
And then
and 10 gold
platinum.
equal 1 platinum.
So one
Okay.
electrum is 5.
Yeah. I don't
And
know
does
if
it work? Oh,
I
sorry,
don't know
go
if Bufu has a plan to use Electrum, but I personally keep Electrum out of my
I
games
don't plan on using it.
because I feel it's a useless currency.
on. It is kind of weird, middleman.
It's like a 50 cent.
Pretty much.
So is it like if we were to convert, if we had 10 copper, is that the same as 1 gold?
10
Yes.
copper is 1 silver.
I mean, 100 copper, sorry.
Yeah, 100 copper would equal 1 gold.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you have to like convert it to each thing before you can apply it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So how
Um,
much is the bathhouse?
The bathhouse is free to take a bath.
No, I mean for the massage. Like,
Oh, well, for starters, who's going to ask for one first?
Should we ask the price first, or does you guys?
I
just
mean, you're
wanna
going to have
get-
to ask about it in general, so.
I'll speak up. I'll be I'll say I'm curious about the massage room. How much do you charge?
Based on the time, longest we usually let someone go for is an hour, and at that point, it's about 5 silver. Yeah. Are you interested?
Does it have any kind of
Alright.
healing properties?
I mean, it has the typical relaxing properties of a massage.
Yeah, getting stabbed is pretty unrelaxing. I guess I could get one of those too.
So yeah, I think we'll both go.
Alrighty,
Wait,
who's gonna pull out coin first?
Are you still
want-
broke, Justin, or do you have money?
No,
He
when we
has
talked
2
about it,
gold.
He has 2 gold. Okay. So
You
then-
wanna
And
go
Karen,
first?
on the matter of investigating the courtyard, I mean, the best case thing I could do is roll me an Arcana.
Are there supposed to be little fountains in the courtyard?
Oof. Critical Arcana roll.
Okay, well, you realize that there are some invisible things here. You don't know what they're here for. They're not hurting anybody. But if you had to guess, they're keeping an eye on the place. You don't know who sent them here, why they're here, anything like that. You know that they're here.
They're here to enforce the happy endings.
Totally. So yeah, yeah.
Wait, by creatures, do you mean non-humanoid, or do you just mean living thing? Compared to like a statue or something.
That's something that you don't know. Because...
Oh, okay.
The most Karen can tell right now is that there is strong magic that gives off like the... No, your Foxborough cannot see them. Not without like going into some intense focus. On terms of the massage boys, who's throwing out coin first?
Oh wait, Karen, you have a fox, bro?
I was gonna say, I was like, did I miss something?
It's her... It's what her, patron is.
Mm-hmm.
What's a patron?
It's what a warlock gets from... It's what gives the warlock their powers.
I was gonna
like a
joke and say,
familiar thing?
yo, it's that thing from Harry Potter, dude. It's your
It's like a familiar or an eye.
No. A patron is basically... So, if I were to sit here and give you money to do something for me,
Mm-hmm.
I would be deemed your patron.
Oh, I get you. It's kind of like a demon sell your soul for power type deal,
Pretty much.
where they're gifting you abilities. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Matter at hand, who's paying to get a massage first?
I will pay to. Because I brought it.
Alright, I'll wait in this chair. Wait, is this a chair?
There's two massage.
Yeah, but he said first. So, like,
So,
do we take...
as you
Do we take
offer,
turn?
your coin and say that you to get a massage, how much are you just handing her a gold, or do you actually have smaller coin?
I just have.
All right. She takes the gold from you and goes, "Are you paying for both of you to get a massage right now? Then no, the fountains do not have anything written on them, Karen.
I said might as well.
All right.
I look over to Justin.
One woman takes Gabble by the hand and escorts him to room D3. If you would move him to the south room, Bufu. And then the other woman takes Toma's hand and escorts him up to D4.
This is a tiny room.
Yes, it is. Alrighty. So, as you enter D3, this room contains a massage table draped in clean towels. Bottles of perfume stored under the table are used to scent the pools in area D2. Natural light enters through the stained glass window set into the south. During the hours in which the bathhouse is open, there is a male masseuse standing in the room with you. His name is Jabaz.
Fuck! I got the male masseuse.
I should have left a note with Karen or something that was like, or
it
I'm
might as
having
well
sex
be.
with dead.
I am a lizard. I don't know if I would have this shirt. My skin. My
You actually have 6 penises. It's very frightening.
All right. So, you in D4 are met with a female human masseuse named Cormala.
Nice.
They both direct you to your respective beds, tell you to lay down and relax, and undress to your comfort level.
Where did I get stabbed last time?
I know
I'm
too,
trying to
Karen. I know
remember.
because I'm in school for that.
Did I get stabbed in the shoulder?
Oh, are you? Genji, you're in school for being a
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. My cousin's.
I just like the idea of the lizard man like looking to the sky and like, "Yo, God, you're also a masseuse? That's dope. I got a cousin. He's totally into that. Just like totally breaking character."
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be.
No, no, no. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just think it's hilarious. Like
Well,
imagining.
that. Obviously, I'm talking separate.
Yeah,
Gabble. Uh,
but I like to imagine he's just talking with God, and the masseuse guy's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
So, unfortunately, Gabble, this is as far as I'm going to care to go with you because you're in an uninteresting place. You're getting a massage. Telma, before you get undressed, are you going to do anything such as look around the room or anything like that?
Well,
Or
yeah,
are
I
you
was
just going to
gonna
lay down
say.
for your massage?
Well, I was gonna do a perception check, but first I was going to try to what's it called? Not distract, but kind of give the masseuse pause for question. Basically asking if she's okay with someone who's, wounded in the shoulder, if there's anything special she needs to grab before we start, to give myself like time alone in the room.
She asked to see what wound you're referring to.
Uh, is my gi covering the wound,
Yes.
or is it okay? Well, I'll just take the top half of the gi off, or show the wound on my shoulder. I don't know how the gi is equipped it on me.
She just kind of covers her mouth and gasps, and then she goes, "I need to go over to the other massage room. I'll be right back." And she leaves the room.
I'm never gonna get laid with this thing. Anyway, uh, I'm gonna check around the room and see what kind of weird shit's been going on in here.
Roll me a perception.
I forget. Do I do that in character or do I do that here?
Character sheet, it would be under nature.
And then just click it and it rolls it?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
not bad.
Oh yeah. So
I forgot I had
Boo-Boo,
the fucking Kirby.
can you
If you
nothing's
have
really
really-
being said in the main room. It's just people kind of singing to them. Like the one guy who's in there taking a bath is singing. And the two employees that greeted you guys when they realized you came in are just kind of giggling, and then that's about it. But Boo-Boo, if you would mind making this.
I have to figure out how.
The hell is this? What if I click? It like popped up a
Uh,
weird thing for me.
Hmm.
It says perception wisdom. I
Interesting.
think it's I opened up one of these tabs.
I can't really open it up,
Deep.
but
Okay,
Or-
long and short, you found a secret that pushed open.
Ah. This is where they hide the women who won't run away at my wounds. God, I'm lonely.
Yeah, but you found a secret door.
Now the question is, should I try to sneak back to Karen? Because at this point, I can't get Gebel. He's without alerting these people. He's in the middle of getting a massage, and it's risky if I go alone. Maybe. Where is Karen in proportion to where I am?
Outside.
she's in the courtyard.
Am
Which
I
is
on the first floor or like a second floor with a window? Or...
You are on the first floor, essentially, but she is outside of the bathhouse in the courtyard. or outside of the bath.
Basically, if you
Baths.
flip the map 180, that's where Karen is.
Oh, so she's on like the opposite side of everything.
Yeah, she's on the
Yeah,
other
she's
side of
over
the
here.
world.
Oh shit, I got the wrong click on.
I was gonna say I'm like it's very dark. I can't tell.
You know, she's over.
Oh shit. Uh. How
By the way,
much
you
health?
can talk to the masseuse.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just like casual small talk, like so lizard
Pretty
penis
much.
is above me, right? What is my health at? Oh, that's right, it's full out because of the level up. All right, well
Yeah,
then I
you have
guess
mad health.
yeah, I guess I could risk seeing what's in here for now and hoping I don't die. I guess I'll explore the secret room while the
Alrighty.
masseuse is doing whatever the fuck she's doing.
Now I have to hope to God that dynamic lighting works and that this lights up for you as you. So you go into the door and find on a staircase. No, it does not light up for you.
I was gonna say I'm like, it's very dark.
Hmm.
Uh,
This could be an issue.
I was gonna say I don't think this is the mobile thing. I think this is just
No, this
dynamic
is
lighting.
the dynamic lighting issue.
Which sucks because I see like
Well,
how
to
cool
be
it could
fair,
be if it was.
it is supposed to be dark in there.
Yeah, but at the very least, he should see himself.
Hold on.
I get that it's dark, but there's got to be something. Like even the light coming from the door that I was just in.
Yeah,
This is advanced dark.
I do not know how to. Long and short, you find yourself going down into a room that smells very much like a soup.
Oh wait, something just popped up. Did you guys change it or?
I made him admit 10 feet of light, essentially. I can actually
Okay,
cut,
that works.
I'm actually
Okay.
going to cut that down to 5 feet.
I would make it 10 because even a normal human, just with the amount of light that should be shedding into that room, and everything like that, 10 feet should be perfectly fine.
Okay.
Because even when he walks into the actual next room, yeah. But yeah, it smells like you're walking down into a sewer.
Delicious. My keen sense of smell has always hurt me in ways like. Uh, uh, should I keep doing stuff, or should I let someone else go, or I don't want to like dominate.
That's
It's
up to
okay.
you, man.
I'm not really.
Oh, okay.
I am planning to chat up the little bit, but let's keep letting the push because
What happened? You were cutting in and out a bit.
oh no, I was saying that I am gonna try to like talk to for a little bit. I'm gonna try to get some, but you can keep going.
Okay.
To happen.
I guess I will casually walk forward down the pathway to see what is in the next room.
You don't necessarily see them because you didn't see them outside either, Karen, but you can tell that they are in here as well. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you start stepping into sewage.
Are we sure
This
this
is
is a
the
secret room and I didn't just like go in the janitor's closet and I'm having a bad time?
yeah, no. By the way, the door was positioned and how you had to open it, it looked like it was just part of the wall.
Oh, okay.
Like it was just wall that you moved, basically.
All right. Is it possible to get creative with my key.
Forget what exactly your key does.
Because I had two different ideas depending on what I'm allowed to work with.
Well, this is where we run into one of the issues of Bufu allowing you to have 1d10 on your damage to begin with. Is one of the first things that your key is supposed to be able to do is make your punches deal 1d10 until your next turn. Another one is take the dodge action. Then there's the basic key attack, just like a key ball for 1d8 plus your wisdom for damage. And then the last thing is the spirit bomb. How tricky are you talking about getting with it?
Well, the two things I was going to say is either using a small key blast just to light up the area, because it would emit light, or trying to sense the key of other living beings nearby to see if I'm alone here.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say no on the key sense, because I believe that's something that you get later. Emphasis on the believe. I mean, I'm not going to personally say no if Bufu's okay with him just being able to, like, pop up a ball of key in his hand to basically serve as a torch.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. Because I'll definitely do that just so I'm not walking into traps or literal shit.
And then go ahead and make his light 20 feet.
Oh, boy. Only I remembered my night vision goggles that I totally had. Oh, look, now I can see walls. Alright.
It seems like there's only one inside the building, Karen.
Oh, I should check this chat too. I guess I'm gonna stick along the walls and try to walk around slowly.
Alrighty. Well, as you actually enter D5, the staircase that you just came down and the corridors and basically all of the rooms look to be made from limestone and yeah. You are in 2 foot deep water. So it is deemed difficult terrain.
I was gonna say, does that affect my movement and other such qualities?
Yes.
Yep.
You move at half speed.
Which we only are really gonna worry about the moving at half speed if you're in combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's no reason to worry about moving at half speed when you're not fighting any.
Yeah, I'm just wandering around. I do have a way to avoid that in combat, though, which is nice.
Real fast, Karen, you see a masseuse walk back into the northern room. Will Gabble and Linry roll me perception check?
For a second, I was like, Linry, why is the masseuse? And then I remember that's Karen's character.
All right. Mr. Lizard Man?
How are you so perceptive you can see invisible things, but you're not perceptive enough to notice that?
Hey, this is a perception check, not an arcana check.
I know. But magic perception, I wish would carry over to normal perception.
So I'm gonna start talking.
We'll roll a perception.
Yeah.
Me,
That's true.
Yes,
Terry.
you.
You're like staring one in the face, just don't even notice what's going on. I'm surprised you haven't tried poking one yet.
Well, because the most she can do is sense them. She knows they're there. She doesn't know how big they are or where they are. So, you two hear a scream come from the other massage room.
okay, so then I'm running out to check.
Bro, how did you not say you put pants on first? Your 9 lizard dicks are gonna be swinging around, scaring all.
That
Yeah,
sucks to be all the people.
Yeah.
He's a
all
monk.
right,
He'll
can
be
I?
fine.
Yeah, and it's just
I thought there were 2 people out in the front area.
There were.
Oh,
They
they
still
killed
are.
him. Oh, well then
There was
all
one
2
client, but he doesn't care. He didn't pay for a massage. For all he knows, she's screaming because you're being an ass.
Oh, that's true. Or my wound again.
So yeah, no. The other massage room fucking you heard her scream.
yeah. So I'll put my pen.
Go into the room.
My bad.
When I go to probably after.
So Karen, because we don't know how to light it up properly. Right here you see a fucking door open and some light coming from it.
I'm not supposed to be able to see any of whatever's happening.
No, this is upstairs and around a corner from you.
Okay.
You heard the scream. That's the most you had.
Okay.
So I heard this come out of the. So where's which direction they hear this?
Wait, did you say what direction was this?
Yeah. So I. Because
You
I'm
were in the
following.
south, right?
So, in terms of the
What?
room, it just looks like a basic massage room. When it comes to the secret door, like I said, all you can see is you see some stairs and you see light coming from.
Okay, we're going. I go this way.
All right. So, you start going down the stairs. I'm assuming you're going as well, Karen.
So we're basically all in here now. I can. You're not that far away. I can hear you mocking.
Not if she's thinking it to herself.
Did she say she was thinking it, or is it?
She didn't say she said.
Oh, so if you type something in character, it's assumed thinking by default.
When you type something in character, unless it's made obvious that you're talking to someone, I go under the assumption that it's a character thinking to themselves.
Oh, okay.
I lit it up a bit. The hallway.
Yeah, I assumed that much.
Oh, it's good to see you guys. Smells like ass down here.
I don't know.
There's only one area to move.
Wait, you guys can see now, right? Like the same stuff I can?
No, I don't see. Well, all I see.
Check the top left corner of the map if you're zoomed in too much.
I can see where my character black.
Oh, it's black
Hold
for
on.
you? Wait, wouldn't my light be...
It should be.
Okay.
You might have to add light to everybody.
I wish dynamic lighting worked because it is such a neat idea, and I could see how it would increase the immersion and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Ever since I did that perception, maybe it's because of this toolbar. I don't fully like. I have the dice roller and the basic rolls and stuff. One popped up that says perception was. I think it's because it's asking if I want to re-roll based on my last. I was just
All right.
curious if any of that's important.
Alrighty. Bufu, what's the thing to add light to somebody?
Click on them, double click them, go to advanced to edit token, and then emit lights.
Okay. And Karen, you don't need to worry about using that. Realistically, we're just adding the light to you at the moment because for whatever reason the dynamic lighting isn't working properly because Toma has 20 feet of light pumping off of him.
Yeah, I'm holding my
So-
little ball of shiny light.
So you don't need to worry about summoning the spectral. Really want to.
But I'm sure there's a limit on that, or it costs energy, so maybe.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Think I might found something. Let's do that.
Just like lights up the whole thing.
I'm going to take away everybody's light for a second.
Okay.
And see if you guys can still see.
If you
I
took
see
mine
it.
away. Yeah, I can see my
Um.
tiny circle radius. TV go dark.
Yeah.
So wait, why did you change his light?
It's so dark that no one else is even around me anymore.
Yeah, I don't see
Well, I
anything.
had changed everybody's lighting because I took off their lighting, like you said too.
Oh no, I was trying to take off, see if I could. 'Cause there's
Nope,
an
now it's
option
back.
to for all players see light. So I was trying to see
Ah. If that would help.
if I had him Justin with 20 feet of light.
And then you put that on, applying everyone to what I,
Yep.
or what I'm emitting, I mean.
Yeah, so then
Yep.
everybody could see what light you're putting out.
Alrighty.
Can
Now
you
everybody can see they're in two of sewage water.
Can you see anything?
This is like you're moving through slow. Is really more what it is.
Straight up doo-doo butter.
Yeah.
Wait, on the way in here, did you guys pass the woman who said she'd be back? She straight up left,
No, I
and she
haven't
never
seen.
came back.
Who said she was coming to the other massage room?
Because if she didn't go to your room, and you guys didn't see her on the way here, well, yeah, she screamed and alerted you guys. You didn't see her when you came in, right?
They did.
Oh,
I might not have described it well enough, but yeah, no, they ran past your masseuse.
okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like a trap where she like alerted everyone to in here and then was hiding and like locked us in.
No.
All right, well then we can at least
So
assume that not everyone is in on this.
So how do we want? Do we want to? Should one of us guard the entrance? Have your patch? Or we will?
Hmm.
Well,
Well,
'cause-
I think I should at least move forward in the poop water because if there's combat, I'll be able to fight at normal efficiency due to one of my abilities.
I mean, in terms of fighting, you're all going to be able to fight at normal efficiency. It's movement that'll be slow. All of you.
Oh no, but I mean I have an ability to stop that from happening.
If you're referring to your flight, unfortunately, there's not enough ceiling for you to be able to get out of the water.
Oh shit.
Like
I like that.
even in the rooms, even in the room. Where do you wish
Alright.
to go?
What do you guys think? Or should we split? 'Cause we have-
Well, if
Lead without discussing.
man, you make a nicer party member than my buddies and me. We look at shit and go, "I'm doing this."
That's what I was gonna do. I was about to run down this fucking path.
Look, do you
Far
mean
one.
the,
You mean this one, Karen?
Yeah, and Justin, we do kind of need.
looks like a tiny room.
Start
Before we
looking,
go-
and I mean,
I was gonna say, should we scout for anything, or it looks like a tiny room?
It's a small room. Can I do like a? If I
well, you find yourself in just a tiny room, as far as you can tell.
Is as fresh here on the ground as it is everywhere else.
I mean, yeah, but what would this tiny room like? What?
Karen,
Ooh.
you walk up to the far wall and just kind of put your hands on it, and a door opens. I'm gonna move Karen to over here because there's a legit wall drawn on the map, but you guys should be able to move over to where she is as well.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, the light's not moving. Now it is. There's something in here though. I
Alrighty.
can't tell what it is though. It's
So-
very small.
You enter room D6 and find a face-down floating corpse just in the middle of the room. It's a shirtless man with knife wounds in his back. Anyone want to roll a medicine check?
Oh, what?
Which one of us has
Medicine
the best
check.
medicine?
Whoever has a good wisdom, so probably the monk.
Okay.
It's if that box was checked, it would mean you would be adding your proficiency to that box.
Okay.
I'll do a minute. I rolled on.
Alrighty. Yeah, so this guy has been dead for about 2 days, just sitting in. But that's all to be found in this. The guy, like I said, he has no shirt on. He looks like he's just in some torn up pants.
Does
Can
the
I
little
search
skull and
the room still? Like,
crossbones?
do I find anything? Did I find any strange marks? Right?
You find a brand on him that looks evil, as far as you can see.
That's probably not a good sign.
Okay. I don't know how to
Does
flip
the-
your icon though, Karen. So.
Flip.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that is dead. D-E-D.
Okay.
So,
So
But
it
yeah,
looks like
no.
he
The only
was-
thing on him really is a fucking
Towel.
like brand.
Oh yeah, and the brand.
what does it look like? It just looks.
Well, because of the swelling of the body, it's hard to tell, but you don't assume that it's a good brand.
This is like the bargain brand at the store.
Sure. I don't know. Do they notice? Much less do they care.
What you heard?
I noticed, but I don't know what it means, so I was waiting for Karen to tell us. Your whole JPEG
Like, I don't
changed.
know how big of a change.
Well, Karen, give them a brief explanation of what exactly happened.
Have you become a magic boy?
Yeah, that's what's.
I can't tell what the PFP is.
I'm just curious, 'cause, like, I don't know how that, how like, noticeable for Is it a big,
Like from human to fox human.
So
Okay.
basically, also having a tail is totally my thing.
We all have tails.
Yeah, but mine was a fuzzy tail and yours was a not fuzzy tail. We both had a thing going. And
Well,
now there's
see,
two
the
fuzzy
difference
tails.
is you had a monkey tail.
Is that due to the uh patronus?
Patron,
What
and
is
yes.
it? Patron. I was like, I'm gonna say the Harry Potter thing.
Ew.
It's because I finished reading all 249 whatever chapters. I'm up to date. Now I need more.
God damn.
It's so good, dude. I finally found out who Yuno was because I knew it was.
No
Yeah,
spoilers.
I'm not gonna spoil, even though I know you hate the series because he's loud. Even though that's
All right.
literally
Double
a shonen
checking.
character.
Players cannot see a extra lit up room, right?
Find
Uh,
this corridor that kind of looks like,
guys,
and then we know. I tell you guys to look at this more. We all.
I'm sure.
really philosophical while standing in shit. What is evil?
Um, I want to touch it. I want to inspect it.
If you get possessed by Satan, man, we're leaving you with the dead body. Roll for Satan.
What should I roll? Perception,
Well,
insight,
are you touching it?
touching it.
Yeah, it's a tapestry.
It's a
It's a
what?
what?
It's like those big cloth fucking.
Karen, is it just pictures?
What up, Mass Mac?
Wait, what?
Where is it? Alrighty. Well, we're going with the first roll because obviously that's what it would have been. So, yeah, just behind this tapestry is
It's
just
a module
covered in mold.
campaign.
Oh,
But the spores kind of
I am
settle
a DM
onto the shit water, and that's
as
about as far as it
pretty
goes.
much taking over most of it, which I don't really mind, honestly. I actually want to learn so that way I can do this stuff without him when time comes. So, like I said, I get to.
That's
I
fair.
was gonna say not in a mean way to Billy, but Genji's definitely taken the lead, which is a good thing, only because you have more.
It's just
the-
supposed to depict that you're in water.
yeah.
No, I mean not the. There looks like there's a square sticking out.
I think
That's
that's
just
just the
the
way
wall.
that it was drawn. Yeah, it's just the way it's
Oh,
drawn.
okay.
Yeah, no.
Alright, we can go back. Oh, I missed me. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Yeah.
Where
What?
are you going?
He
Oh,
jumped
sorry,
all the way to the room, which is fine with me.
my bad. I'll light up the little. Do, do, do,
You guys
do.
find yourselves back in deep. I'm just gonna move
Okay.
yourselves there.
Well, I don't want to. That
With
sounds
the
sketchy.
skull in his hand.
Yeah,
And
The
that-
next
the other guy has shackles.
Yeah.
So I mean,
shackle all three of us.
What
Yes.
does Lemire say? Hold on.
oh no, Bufu.
What?
Look at the map. Look at their decision on where to go. Oh no.
Justin, this was your decision. You're leading the way. terrified.
No, I think it's a good decision.
So go. You're the
Oh
light
yeah,
anyway,
I
bro.
forgot. I was like, oh, you guys. All right, we're on a little.
Oh,
Whoops. I went into the wall trying to move along the path. These multiple stairs.
Yeah, that is a staircase down again.
Oh,
Which I'm
sneak back.
sure you know what that. Alrighty.
Yeah.
As you hit that, that's that room. Let's see. Oh, steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room, which is in sconces that flank a stone altar. Shackled to the wall, behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of plate armed with. That is mildly concerning.
Which one can't you interact with?
These.
Boing boing.
You neither
what
can
is
I.
that? It's like a
Yeah, I see a
Interesting.
tiny star.
Yep.
Does it affect us?
Not in the fight.
Okay. Then it must affect us after the fight.
Potentially.
Oh.
Alrighty, so yeah, Gabble, what are you gonna do? Keeping in mind that each step in the water counts as 10 feet.
each step in the water count. How
Yeah.
how far am I allowed to move?
You have a total move. Whoa. If you want.
All the way up.
Is it normally 5, but he's in poop water, or is it always 10?
So, because you're in the poop water and it is deemed difficult terrain, that is why it's 10. Normally, it would only be 5 per square.
Okay.
So I could still run right up to.
Yeah, you don't even need to run. You could just use your full movement to get up.
You could just walk. No, I want to run.
I'm trying to think about how. 'Cause I
Well, you
picked- I
should also
remember I
talk.
picked Boom.
Wait, go on.
Well,
Alright.
yeah, obviously I'm gonna talk to you guys.
I was gonna say you should talk with Karen because you're gonna move basically at the same time.
Um,
Well, realistically, it's what their turns are doing is basically at the same time, but what they do is each up to them.
Oh yeah, I just mean like
So-
if she plans to cast a spell, you don't want to stand right in front of them.
I mean, if that's what happens, that's what would happen. Because realistically, the technicality is each round only takes the span of 6 seconds. So if they stop to tell each other what they're planning to do, they may as well not do anything. That
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm gonna use a. Wait, did we figure out the numerical values of my
numerical values of your runes?
like how they affect me? Because I was thinking about using a rune of protection right now. Because I remember last game when we first started out, I first picked my first 3 runes, I picked a rune of recovery, a rune of protection, and a rune of. I don't think we added it to the but those were the first 3 that I remember that.
Bufu?
I said that it was Rune of Protection was the equivalent of Shield of Faith.
So +2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use a rune of protection, and then I'm gonna charge for. So who are the 2 enemies that we have? We have the Bane and what else?
The
You
one with
have
the
this
shield.
and this. The 2 people standing in front of the guy on the wall.
Okay, so which one has? Well, so I'm gonna charge to the unshielded one. Damage. After I use my rune.
Give me
Attack.
just a second.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna charge, and then I'm gonna attack with roll 1, 2, 4, plus 3.
You're doing what now?
I'm attacking with my scythe.
So if you just click the scythe in your inventory, like click the attack, it'll make the roll for you. Yep, you hit, and then you'll click in the chat scythe, and that'll roll your damage.
So 9.
9. All right.
And Justin, don't be afraid to push up because remember I have intercept to help defend you.
Yeah. I was just I was trying to find
Alrighty.
where my key.
No, doesn't he get 2 per level? Oh wait,
Is it 2?
because I think he starts with 2, and then he gains 1 from there.
Yeah, it's 1 per level. He's level
Okay.
2.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Bleh.
So is that what the class resource thing I say is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was something I forgot to fill in for you.
Oh,
No,
that's
no,
fine.
he has a total of 2, just like a monk, Karen. Like, he doesn't get key points until level 2, and you get 1 per level, but you start off with 2 when you get the ability.
All right. Well, I'm definitely not going to be casting a spirit bomb because that would hurt the prisoner and my friend.
Right.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Alrighty, so what are we throwing at him, Karen? Sacred Flame, DC 13 deck. Alrighty, so they take 7.
Who's she attack? Should.
That would have been a very bad number to put in there for their 8. I almost put the HP as 155.
Sure, that seems fair.
Alrighty. You got a bonus action or anything else you're going to be doing, Karen? Alrighty. Next up is the one that you're in the face of. And, oh shit, that's right. This is the guy who has super cool fucking multi-attack. Alright.
What the
So,
fuck?
So his multi-attack, he gets to attack. He's gonna try to stibbity stab you with the spear,
Oof.
but he's not gonna hit because I know you have a 20 normally, and you're at yeah. So, but then he's gonna use his ability to make the other person take a swing at you, and they still don't hit because you're rocking a 22 AC right now. If you used that rune. Oh, actually, that's a quick question. Is the rune deemed a... For him to use the rune, but it is 1d20 plus 6.
Perception.
Oh, yeah, but they-
Actually, no. Your interceptor things still require target needs to be within 5 feet of you. So if he was to the other person's turn, they're gonna swing their mace at you. And, ooh, they actually get a hit.
For 6 damage.
Wait, can I intercept an attack for myself? No, right? It has to be an ally. Deflect the blows.
I mean, but at that point, you're really just going, okay, AC. Because if it's an attack against yourself, it's going against your AC. So at that point, it doesn't matter. Whereas, like, the interception goes, okay, this attack hit my ally, but I'm imposing some stuff so that they take less damage.
Okay. All right.
What I think you're mostly thinking of is like parry.
Yeah, something like a parry.
Yeah.
I'm deflecting the
Specifically, the band parry.
Which is a completely different thing altogether that is through one of the...
So you're pretty much you pretty much just either negate the damage, or you would end up taking the damage for them. That's what pretty much your ability is.
All right, so I gotta drop my right now.
Have to have a shield. And
Yeah.
unlike the protection skill just imposes disadvantage on the attack. Ah,
For me, I don't know if it's just me or if it's the website, but it's just running pretty slow for me. It's probably me, because my computer needs an update.
it's been
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I don't know how they massage this hard ass skin. I am a thick boy.
alrighty. One Mr. Toma. It is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, before I get closer. Wait. How do I regen key again?
Your key regen short rest? Yeah, short or long rest.
Alright. Then because this strategy is working for now, I'm going to stick with it and shoot one more key blast without getting closer.
Do you have any more key?
Right, give me just setting that up for you. Instead of having to type everything, you
Yeah.
can just click the key attack under your weapons.
Toss your balls in.
My ball.
So you are good for that to work. And you were attacking the red one this time?
Yeah, the red one still.
Okay, that hits. Let's see the damage.
And how do I roll for that?
So you're just going to click in the chat. You're going to click the word key.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how it works on mobile. It's the stuff like this is why we were saying that PC would be easier. But if you can figure it out,
I do have a thing. It says it popped up saying +6, 1d4, 8 plus.
I don't know what the... It's not...
alrighty, we're just gonna go with that. There we go.
Because I see every
You
time I
dealt-
do a roll like that, they're popping up. I just don't know how to activate it correctly yet. I think it's on this toolbar that I'm supposed to use.
Maybe. We can try to figure it out later. For now, if worst comes to worst, me and Bufu will actually click it for you and it'll roll.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, it's showing me they have like D4 through D100 and whatever the fuck fudge is.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that.
It's similar to that. Every time I use one of mine, one of them pops up saying what my ability is, like key +6, 1d8 +4.
oh yeah, no, you should be able to like actually click that.
Oh.
But alrighty.
Next time, I'll try doing that. 'Cause what's
Yeah.
already happening.
Alrighty. The other person.
Way to do the work. So,
Let's see it.
like the orange one again.
That misses.
You are not gonna hit.
I think that was like the same roll as last time. Maybe one higher.
Campaign.
Alrighty. You're still attacking the red, right? Alrighty. I'm gonna read that all the way through. See within range. Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you. And takes the damage if they're within 5 feet of you when that So, well, yeah, they'll be within 5 feet of you. Alrighty.
Where is Karen?
If
I
you
don't
fail,
see her on the map.
she's like
So he just rolled a critical like period dot. That is a double 20 if it had been an advantage or disadvantage. And I have fancy ways I roll lightning lure whenever that happens. Called you're gonna make a strength save or be pulled to him.
I was just gonna say, I was like, if you fail, do you go to the other way?
Basically, your lure got on him, and instead of you being able to pull back, he pulled it. So roll me a strength, and neither of you move, since it's just double crit. You both are just in a tug of war now, so come your next turn, you can choose to let go, but his turn is going to be taken up by just trying to tug you back to him. So he'll roll another strength against you on his. So
You've landed nipple
But-
clampers on him. And
that's
he's like,
assuming he's alive next turn.
I was gonna say, if he makes it, because there's a good chance.
Alrighty. Well, oh wait, no.
Because he did do another action.
Oh wait, he might
Well,
be
he
able to
can't
do it twice.
attack. He
He
can't
can't attack, but he can listen to a command.
Listening to the command, would that be trying to pull? Or would that be...
Yeah, you at least disabled him for during this part. So, but he misses with the spear. His command is going to be, obviously, hey, just either let it go or pull him. And he's going to get a 19. So roll me one more strength, Karen. Or you're pulled. Yeah.
Oof.
So Toma, hey, you can finally use that interceptor skill.
Yeah.
I can make it up the stairs now, but
You were 10 feet away. Because you're standing in the D12, 5, 10. Difficult terrain doesn't get affected for the pull. Okay, but notice where you were pulled to. You only moved 10 feet.
All right, so since both my allies are in the way, am I even able to attack anything?
Yeah, you can still attack.
It's not
Okay.
unless it's something that has like an AoE effect. It would be the only time an ally would be hit, unless you're choosing to hit said ally.
So,
Well, no-
but the only issue is other than his key ability, which he's now out of key points,
Yeah.
he doesn't have any ranged anything. So,
So what can I do? Like, am I allowed to attack from basically standing next to an ally? Or
unfortunately, you guys can't occupy the same square.
Mhm.
So at the moment, the most you could do is get to where you're standing right behind one of your allies. And hopefully, like next turn, Karen manages to walk away. And then you'd be able to take her position. But that's basically the most you'd be able to do right now is get into a better position.
is it possible?
I mean, you levitate 5 feet off the ground. So,
How tall?
well, here's the important question. How tall is your character, Karen?
Because if you're a shorty, I can
He could
float.
technically float and like
And then
basically
punch
have
over
his
your
back
head.
against the ceiling and just punch him
Yeah.
in the top of the head. I get what
Or
he's
he
trying to
could
go
fly
for.
behind him.
Yeah, you could also fly behind him.
I could do that too. The only downside of that is that I'm in range and the intercept wouldn't work for me.
5'7". Okay. You know, realistically, if you wanted to fly above Karen's character and just start attacking like that, I'd allow it. I mean, your character has flight, and it's not like it's a winged flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wings bashing the ceiling. Yeah, no, it would just be kind of hovering and then bashing the dude above or from above.
I can
should say.
allow it, but I will say this. While you're flying, you're going to have disadvantage on your attack rolls simply
Yeah.
because in order to stay airborne, it is something you're having to concentrate on,
Yeah, that's understandable.
at least at this low of a level.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, over time, I'm sure I'll get better, but
So yeah,
it's
we're
beginner
gonna I'm going to position you in terms of but yeah, you're floating above her and you can punch.
Yeah, already. So do I just roll a normal?
Yeah, you roll
round?
it. Or actually, so we are going to click unarmed strike. Unfortunately, even if you hadn't had disadvantage, you wouldn't have hit.
Oof.
All right. Now it is Mace's turn. And they just look at Karen and go, "You tried to pull." Ah! Gabble, it is your turn.
Well, he attacked. Did he hit?
He didn't attack. Well, she didn't attack. She just looked at Karen's character all sorts of pissed off,
Okay, cool.
basically getting ready to attack.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try to finish off the. Please hit. Please hit.
Yes, that does.
Yeah, meets it, beats
Yeah.
it.
Nice. 8
8.
damage. Let's go.
I like how during this entire
Alrighty.
fight, none of them question we are.
Linry?
Like a ragtag team of sewer people, and they're like, "Fuck it, kill them."
Bro, I didn't say 2 words. I charged forward and just started beating people in the head.
Well, that's what I mean, and they never even questioned it. They were like, "All right, these people were coming out of the
Gingy.
pool."
What's up?
Just that way you know, I did include this into her weapon that she uses. She does not.
Then that does hit. Alrighty, non-lethal, huh? You just non-lethally reduced that character. So,
He only had 6 hit points.
they're just unconscious.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I'll use the sleepy. That works.
Yeah, that's
So
He's sleeping.
red is just
unconscious. That just do
Mhm.
non-lethal.
I mean, it could be really beneficial in some
so
situations.
I'm going to remove that from the turn order.
I know there's
And
certain...
now it is this guy's turn, Iron Console. And he's just going to stab at you. Whoop! Yeah, he's hitting you for 8 damage.
Oof. Crit?
No,
No.
not a crit. That's just a normal hit.
I would love if your guy, when getting stabbed, just goes oof, like a giant lizard man.
Alrighty, Toma.
Thankfully, I added that fucking 3 health. God damn.
So now here's my question: is it physically possible to even hit this guy?
Well, technically, from floating above Karen, yes, because you're. So essentially, it would be like being deemed as if you were standing where Karen. But we are still doing the disadvantage.
All right, so yeah, I'll just do what I can then and swing at the other
I'm-
guy.
I mean, couldn't you just technically fly like right over here, right behind him by the prisoner, and then just hit him?
I can occupy the prisoner's spot?
True.
No,
Well, no, he's saying like, to right here.
Oh.
I can't ping it because my computer's being stupid.
Oh. Okay.
So
That's true. I'll just fly over there. At least I'm not at a disadvantage.
All right. You are swinging normal.
Alrighty.
Ooh,
Yeah, you hit.
how much damage?
6 damage.
I mean, for punching him in the back of the head, I'll take it.
Yeah. Gabble.
All right.
This guy
Billy.
must be pissed. He's been stabbing at you for like 14 minutes now. And he's only hit you once.
Billy. No, he's hit me twice.
No, I think you've
He
only
did?
been hit by a mace,
Oh, yeah, I
and
got hit by the mace. And
Yeah, they both hit you once so far.
Billy, how much does my rune of recovery heal for?
um,
Or wasn't it natural healing that it boosted or something?
no, I said it heals as much. Thing is,
Healing is
Minor healing or
2d4
minor.
plus wisdom.
yeah,
Or 2d4 plus 2, sorry.
2d4 plus
I was
2.
gonna
So
say,
roll a 2d4
wow.
plus.
Yes.
That'd be amazing. You're drinking something, but like you have enough wisdom to know it works better.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
10.
Well,
That's a solid heal.
that was as good as it was gonna get.
All right, that's still a bonus action, correct?
So hold up. He'd initially hit you for 8, so that reduced the 3 temp health and hit you for another 9, or put you down
I
to a
should get
total of
19.
9. So yeah, you're at 19.
All right,
Out
that
of-
was a bonus action, right? I can still do my regular attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to say we're going to have to go through the runes later when I get a chance
Okay.
and see all what runes you have, because I'm definitely going to say some of these are going to be full action.
Okay. Most of them, like just the healing one is the healing one. The reason why I think it should still be a bonus is because those are consumable. So once I use it, I can't use it. I have to
Yeah.
recraft it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a 12 does not hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I told him too, when it comes to making the runes,
Alrighty, Linry, your turn.
that does not hit. When it comes to making the runes, he has to specifically remember to buy one item when it comes to making the runes.
The recovery runes, like specifically, I have to like.
He stabs you for 4.
He stabs me for 4
Yeah.
damage. All right, so I'm at 50.
Toma.
Alrighty.
That does not hit.
Even at 15 to hit him? Damn.
No, it does not.
I think he has to be over.
Gabble.
Try this.
It must be 16 then, because I feel like you hit him for 16.
Tip. Well,
Does not hit.
Linry.
Big. I
I
love the
s-
idea that all of us are just swinging and missing. Like, no one's even dodging. We're just really dumb, including him.
Well, it's not. So the thing is, with AC, technically those 15s, you're hitting him, but you're not hitting him with enough force to like break through his armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, through his block.
Pretty much. All right, Linry, it is your round. Hold person.
Wait, question for you. If somebody casts a spell in front of you, does that person get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
Not the way I do it, anyway. Like, if it was a spell that took more than one action to cast, maybe. Wisdom saving throw. Paralyzed for the duration. End of each of its turns, it can make another save to break out. Alrighty, well, the one that it makes on your turn, it succeeds.
So basically nothing happened?
Pretty much. Hey, Bufu, can you make it so that this guy's stuff is actually visible to them?
Yeah.
I enjoy when they can see the rolls that are happening towards them. Like,
Yeah, none of us have any reactions because we're like, what happened? Do we win?
yeah, I don't know
But
how to do it, and obviously I know they're not going to be able to see any of the rolls that have been rolled already. But yeah,
it is funny that this guy's basically just like yelling, like, "You didn't hit me." It's like, did you stab him? No, he didn't get me. I'm too strong. Out of curiosity, what the hell would hold
oh
person?
shit, I didn't even realize this guy has advantage on all ability checks and saving throw. One spear. There we go. Yep, that is visible to everyone.
And it
Yeah.
hits
Yeah, it does.
It's a big
For another 4.
4.
Oh yeah. So
What is the second number
Genji,
for?
Well, it's good.
letting you know, if something like that happens too, and let's just say I walk away,
Hmm.
you go to their character sheet, or they click on their character, and you know how you have the bio, character sheet,
Attributes and abilities.
There should be a thing on it that says something type, and then it should say W/W GM. You would just delete that.
Okay.
Oh, so slash whisper at the GM gets erased.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the role would be sent to the chat, not straight to me.
So out of
Well, I've
curiosity,
been seeing him too, obviously. Alrighty, Toma.
when it says attack 23 slash or out of 8,
That's his regular roll and then the disadvantage.
Uh,
Yeah. So with the NPCs and whatnot, it always rolls it at it
Advantage.
always double rolls, so it always rolls advantage disadvantage. And
Okay.
so if he was attacking you at disadvantage, he would be rolling the 8 there instead of the 23. But since he's doing a normal roll, it's the number on the left, period.
And honestly, thinking about how high my armor is now, if I would have been able to intercept like all of these attacks, I would have taken no damage.
Exactly. You'd have taken minimal damage.
Like I'd be at like I would have lost like 3 or 4.
All right.
Yeah. So
do
So
know
it's-
do
that
note,
definitely hits him
Hell yeah.
do
for
note
5
though,
damage.
Ariel, if
what?
with intercept, if an ally next to you gets hit, it's not going to act as if it has to hit your AC. All you're doing is you're
No,
essentially
I know that, but I'm saying that the few attacks that they've actually gone through on me,
yeah.
like if I would have been able to intercept them, the amount of damage I would have taken throughout this whole fight would have been
Yeah. Alrighty. Gabble.
yes.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see my sight.
Probably almost a crit. Yeah, 2 off.
Yeah, that's
7.
This man cannot be much longer for this world.
alrighty. He definitely looks like he's hurting. Finraid
I
is
hit him
your
for
round.
15. I hit him for 15. Then Justin hit him for 5. Then I hit him for 7. So he's taking 7.
That does
damage
not hit.
so far.
Unfortunately. Alrighty. He
Well, I
is
hit him
going
after.
to still just keep on target.
Nope, that doesn't go through. I'm at 22.
That does go through because
Meets it.
all he needs to do is get to your ace.
If it meets
Oh,
it,
really?
it beats it.
Yes.
God damn it.
I mean, I did 11 to him so far. He's got to be hurting for a squirting.
Wait, how
Uh,
much damage has he taken?
A lot.
Alright, hold on. I need to go. Because I did 15.
You've done 15.
Trust
I've
me,
done...
I've been making sure to change his health accordingly. It is your
How
turn,
much
Toma.
damage? So, I better not. Thank. Oh,
You guys
How?
have dealt 41 points of damage so far.
to him?
Yeah. No, he doesn't have that much HP, Karen. I almost fucked up and typed 155 earlier.
What did he have?
He's
Like
becoming
90?
god tier.
Not
No.
even close.
I'm sure he's
Right.
only got 55 to 60.
Was I too low or too high?
I'm gonna answer that once you guys have him killed or he kills you.
Fuck.
I
Toma,
guarantee.
it is your turn.
Oh, I did, and I whiffed.
Oh. All right,
I
Gabble.
mean, you like you want me to go again?
I didn't see it.
No, no worries. Since he said he messed up
You
and
do
typed
hit.
55, I'm sure he has 55.
And
10
he is
damage.
down.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank God. 51 damage we had to do to hit. Kill it.
He
Well,
must have had 50.
You
had
want to know
40
how much health he
He
had
had
left?
45 health.
How much?
He's
Oh, wait,
dead.
45.
He just took lethal damage for the deadening.
Yeah. He
Mind
typed-
you.
cut his head off with the suck.
Alrighty. So, Spearman is dead. Mace Lady with the shield is just unconscious.
Taking the big sleep.
All I know is Karen is going to make things interesting for me by doing.
We should just try to like tie them up. Anybody have rope?
I have a tail.
Karen's
I could
talking
just
to you
hold them.
guys, by the way.
What do you mean? Why did I do that?
That man stabbed us. Well, I mean, he didn't stab me. He was gonna stab me, though. I could see it in his eyes.
Look, where I come from, it's or be eaten. We don't show mercy. That's not how I'm. That's not who I am.
Also, Gabbo has been stabbed to the point where he's almost missing both of his arms and legs. He's like a nut.
I am basically Monty Python right now. Like I'm fucked.
It's definitely more than a flesh wound.
Like I'm
Also,
hurt.
if we didn't kill him, how would we protect this maybe not innocent man on the wall who's been waiting this whole time? He's definitely alive. They said he was twitching in the beginning when he got poked.
Now if you
All right. So I'm going to be the voice of God. Karen, your character in their mind hears, don't forget, we can always see if the captain can get another priest to perform that ritual again.
And we already have another corpse to bring back, plus now a prisoner, and
we
a
might
prisoner.
not
of
even
war.
need the corpse anymore now that we have prisoner.
Well, no. What if we take the corpse and do the ritual?
Oh, the
We could
corpse with the brand on it.
Yeah, we could at least find out what the brand is. We might not be able to find out how he got stabbed, but I feel like he'd know about the brand. I mean, I can carry 2 people, so at least we have someone to carry everyone.
Yeah.
One in my arms and one with my tail.
Can your tail actually lift up a person?
It said it was used to lift things. It just can't use weapons. Because that'd be bullshit.
I would
if I was
say
carrying on.
it could drag a person, but not necessarily lift.
All right,
So,
well then I'll just drag one of the corpses.
Carry the unconscious, drag the body.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'll carry one of the living ones and then drag the dead one.
I know how your character feels on the situation, though, Karen. I know why your character is getting that. I just figured I'd put that part out there to you.
I mean, you're in the wrong business if you don't want to get, blood on your hands.
By the way, the guy on the wall at this point is just groaning from pain.
Can we help him unlock this
Before
guy?
we help him, we should
Yeah, let's
interrogate.
take his. Yes, let's take his mask off and find out who he is.
Not a
Yeah.
mask, it's a burlap sack.
Well, the burlap.
And he's shackled to the wall. He's literally just being tortured right now
Yeah, but
when you guys came in.
how do we know he's not one of them? No, what do you even heal him?
Don't
He's
heal
gonna
him yet.
jump off. He's gonna jump off the wall and be like,
She-
"You fools!
She
I
said it.
was the Mega Boss."
She
Okay.
said it. It happens.
You heal him a little bit, and he recovers some HP. He still is hurting, obviously, because, I mean, let's be real. He's been tied to a wall for hours and been being stabbed. Are you here to save me?
Perhaps
Like,
that
who are you?
depends on how you answer these questions.
My name is Clem Jasso.
Sorry, I'm mid.
I'm a noble from the lower city. 2 days ago, I think, they killed my bodyguards and they kidnapped me.
Why would they want a noble from the lower city?
Because it doesn't matter where they're from. A noble's a noble. If you can get me back to my family. Well, I'm actually from the upper city. They kidnapped me from the lower city. Anyway, if you can get me back to my family, I can guarantee you a generous reward.
Why were they torturing you?
Because my siblings are trying to keep me from getting my due share in our family's business.
Dead free, yeah.
They at least have ways of getting into contact with them. I don't know much else.
We're gonna
Definitely
need some
should
of
take a
that.
short rest. But
See, this is where I run into my brain wanting to say what my characters did in the first time we went through this. Alrighty, so the unconscious one gets tied up. Alright?
I'm also gonna take their weapons and shit and just push it across the room, if anything. Just so if they wake up during this.
Oh no, they're
Okay, have
they're
fun.
unconscious and tied up. They're fine.
Thank you for the.
Alright.
Worst case scenario, pick up their weapons and shield and whatnot and carry it so you can sell it.
Well, I was gonna say someone should do that. I can't because I'm gonna be carrying 2 bodies at once.
You can carry their stuff. You just attach it to your hip and your back.
yeah,
I won't be overburdened by also carrying 2 bodies.
No.
No, what do you think this is? A Bethesda game? You are over encumbered and can't move.
You have strength for a reason. Anyway, anybody gonna check out that suit of armor?
Yeah, I wanted to do that in the beginning, but then we got stabbed a bunch.
Okay.
Well, I say we, but
Has anyone actually freed... Actually, before I say this, has anyone actually freed him from his shackles and taken him off the wall?
no, not yet.
Good.
Oh, can I go away? Can I take a 6 back?
You can do it, buddy.
Meanwhile, like all of the water gets electrocuted, it's electric poop water. So is that star thing supposed to be?
Do you
Yeah.
see them?
Yeah.
Yep, I got him, Bufo. Alrighty, so
Yeah.
as someone's from the suit, come off
Spoopy hands.
and go hostile.
Spoopy hands.
They're just flying gauntlets.
Yep. So I'm gonna keep you guys in the initiative order as you are, but I'm going to add these to the initiative order.
The sentient floaty hand. Oh, it's a sword. I was wondering what the hell that was.
Well, it's technically a gauntlet.
Well, yeah. I
It's
meant
just
what
the game
token
says to use the flying sword stats.
was. Yeah. No, that's fine. I just meant I couldn't tell what the token was. It was a little blurry. Are they both the same, or is it just? Oh no,
There we go.
Jesus, Karen.
It
You see, this is what happens when you try to help the guy down before we're done.
Gabble, you're up first.
Quick, arm wrestle him to death. You mean you're not wrong? We were like, we're gonna leave this guy on the wall for a minute. You were like, I'll help him down, and now you're gonna get fisted because of that.
Gabble?
Hey, Ariel?
Did he die?
No, oh, hello? Can you hear me?
My
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, you can.
You're up first.
Yeah, because I only had one cover. I have 3 health.
Bro, you're gonna have to arm wrestle the shit out of this thing. Submit to.
I'm just gonna have to, because I don't know what else. Because can I run away?
I
You
mean,
can't
you
run far
could
because
try
of
to
the
start running away, but are you going to abandon the party?
The unconscious bodies and make it far in the poop water. Wait, you can
Oof.
breathe underwater. Why don't you lay underwater?
That is poop water. He's not going to be able to breathe sludge.
I mean-
Unfortunately, that misses. Linry.
Can I get a heal, please?
Yeah, maybe you should go healing touch him. Since you're a passive person and wouldn't want to hurt these poor gauntlets.
And at least I can defend you. Intercept. Oh.
Creature
Wait,
hits
are
you with a melee attack. Okay.
Are you throwing
Okay.
the cloak on
That
him?
is an ability on yourself.
Yeah. You're just standing there healing up while Gabble's dying. You're like, oh, it feels so good.
Can you use that on allies?
I mean, if it's a cloak that's doing it, I guess you could just throw it at him. And be like, wear this.
Oh, as a bonus.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So, number of deaths. Alrighty. How many are you healing him with? I'm assuming your last one. Or, no, you'd have 2 left. At least, so. So, yeah, how much are we healing him for?
and then Karen.
Needless to say, Bufu, this is where Zombie got his pair of attack gauntlets on his rogue.
He healed me for 7.
Healed for 7.
And I can still die.
I mean, yeah, you can still die, but...
But at least you have 10 health now. Instead of
Alrighty,
3.
but that is Linry's turn taken. Flying sword. This is the one that is by you. He's gonna punch at you. Just go off the first number. So that's 13. He missed. Toma,
Now, here's my question.
you can step on the dead body.
Wait, question.
That
You
wasn't my
can
first
stand like right there.
My question is, are we able to tame these?
Are you able to tame these?
Yeah, like if
I
was
mean,
to fist through the
I'm not
back
going to
of
go
the-
into details on why I gave my buddy a pair of attack gauntlets until after you guys kill these.
'Cause what
Because
if I
needless
end
to
up-
say, I didn't let him just tame them. He had to kill them.
What- Well, yeah, I assume that, but I'm saying if I punch through the back of one hard enough, I don't want to like explode it. I'd like to be able to equip it because having gauntlets would be great. Only because since I don't use weapons, I could punch harder with having metal on my hands.
Gauntlets would
Unfortunately,
technically be-
that's not how that works.
Gauntlets would be considered armor, so you would lose one of
Yeah.
your bonuses.
Wait, but aren't these attacking us? So like, they must have some sort of attack.
No, they
They wouldn't
can
just-
attack. if
They're
you
just
put them,
they're just like flying metal.
you equip
gauntlets.
you equip these, that counts as armor. You have a thing that says you can, if you wear armor, you lose a bonus. You lose the bonus
No,
to
no, no,
your
I get
AC.
that. I wasn't saying as armor though. I was saying they don't work as in like using brass knuckles kind of thing.
No,
That's a shame. I guess I'll just have to punch them to death.
because the reason they do the damage they deal is they are magic.
All right. I'll have to find something I can infuse with ki later to increase my punches. Why did it sound twice? I only hit it once. Oh, I did only do it once.
Yeah, you hit.
Still
By the way,
can't.
I'm assuming you moved to on top of the,
Well, yeah, you told me I could do that, so I thought you had.
and you hit the first one for 10.
We fist bumped, but I did it too hard. Sorry, Gauntlet.
Alrighty, the other one.
Literally, by the way, next on your next turn, move towards
Yeah,
me
that's hitting.
so I can defend you.
Gabble, just so you know, you could actually move next to Linry and not initiate an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just stating because you attack first. But Toma, you take 6 damage.
It's fine. This is the 10-page Muda in the making.
Muda, 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 muda.
Yeah, fucking the two gauntlets punching me while I'm punching them.
Alrighty, so yeah, Gabble, your turn. You move. What else are you going to do?
I'm gonna attack the same one I attacked last time.
Let's see it. Yeah, you hit it.
You did it. You hit the
7.
floating hand.
Alrighty. Linry.
Damn, you know how badass my character must look like in a fight? If I'm the frontliner and then my teammates come in and I'm just deflecting all the attacks hitting them.
Okay.
What if we choke slam these? I mean, they're gauntlets. What? How do we know how to kill them? It'd be easier to shut the magic off, making them float and
We
aggroed.
don't know that. They could be possessed, they could be a ghost like creature.
Well, we were told it was magic because I was curious on what gave them strength.
I don't. It's jumping. Would jumping be considered your movement action? I think it would, right?
Well, yeah, it says you can use your movement action to jump.
Yeah. With what you guys let her do, or what you specifically let her do.
Yeah.
Which one of the two are you hitting with that, by the
Totally
way?
forgot.
I assume the one closest to you. Okay.
When I've been attacked.
Flying fish.
Alrighty. And it's pulled 10 feet. And it takes 4 damage.
Does it have any effects to the water?
On these guys, no, they are literally flying in the air. So the water does not affect them.
Alright, I didn't think so.
Alrighty. Now, well, since you just pulled it away from its only other target, it's going to punch you, Linry.
You fished it in.
Does a
Did it
15
fit
hit you? Because I actually don't know what your AC is. 17. Okay. Now I know for future reference. Toma.
I'm gonna do what I do best, and that is
Yell and punch things.
fist people.
That does hit. And you hit it for 5.
Again, I fisted it for 10 damage.
No, you fisted it for 15 so far.
Have I?
Yep. But it's going
that's
to punch
right,
you
I
back.
fisted 10 the first time. Well, I would.
But it's not
expect
gonna
more, but I know he sucks.
Gabble.
My AC is 17.
So
Right?
just so you know, if you do that, it is going to be able to get an attack of opportunity again.
Oh,
Yep.
You're moving
That-
out of a threatened square.
I mean,
yeah.
It would take-
I'm
it would take some doing, and you still have a 22 AC.
Yeah,
So do you want to risk, I guess, is the end result.
yeah.
I like that the
Yeah, no,
sword.
you're fine.
basically-
And then
You just snuck up behind the guy I'm fighting
you
and
hit.
fisted it.
Well, he snuck up behind the one that Linry is fighting. All right, let's see that damage.
He rolled 9.
Yep. That one you see it peter out and slowly start to descend into the muck.
Oh, it's a poopy gauntlet now.
I mean, if one of you wants to catch it before it hits the muck, that's fine too.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll catch it.
What is up
Okay.
with there? I don't speak in this tongue. What is Asterazsk?
What is up with these?
And so,
Okay.
I don't know.
Linry,
But might as well keep them
your
simple.
turn.
Wait, shouldn't we remove the one that died? Or
Yeah,
is being
I
held?
got it already. Me and Linry got it.
So why is it on the board? Is what I meant.
Because don't worry about it.
Okay.
You asked
God.
questions about being able to tame it. Now shut up.
Okay. Well, you're right.
By the way, I'm not actually being an ass. I'm
No.
not actually being mean. I'm being an
No,
ass.
I know.
So unfortunately, it saved. Toma.
Alrighty. As if on autopilot, I'm gonna punch this thing.
You do not hit.
Damn, Mexicans and crafty glass candy.
But it doesn't hit either. Gabble.
This is
And
You're
now
gonna have to
roll at
shake the thing's
advantage.
hand afterwards.
roll advantage.
You hit.
Yeah, you left it on advantage anyway.
And
And
to
it falls
fall.
as well.
I'm gonna catch it and shake its hand. It was a worthy opponent, but it could not outmuda me.
Alright, is that it? Is the fight over?
I mean, at least with these two. I don't know if the legs are gonna start kicking at us. We made a Monty Python reference, but literally the suit of armor started coming at us.
Alrighty. So, the yeah. All three of you could sense the magic coming from them, and you can still sense trace amounts of magic coming from them.
But we can't inspect them to figure out what they do.
I mean, you do have a caster, so you might.
His
Oh, just wait, Karen. Just wait.
is it possible to use key to cleanse them?
I'm just going to go ahead and say this. That's not going to be what you need to do.
Okay.
Technically, what I'm doing here is like I did in my campaign. Of you guys technically have a party that's a little smaller than what the module recommends.
hmm
So
You're
Oh,
giving
God.
us small advantages.
I'm going to try to give you guys small advantages as we go. That as long as Bufu is okay with, we will do.
So we're 3.5 people, with the half being God when he feels like it, just tossing out helpful shit. Seems
Pretty much. Alrighty. So unconscious is still tied up if you guys want to start dragging people out of here.
She did a Arcana check on the god. Does that do anything?
You sense that that if someone can attune to them, you could have these as your own. Assuming Bufu's okay with that.
Sure.
You're special good.
I'm going to
Oh,
count
okay.
gauntlets The gauntlets as a piece of armor as well as a weapon.
So the way that I rocked them before in my other campaign, they are still flying swords, essentially. But there were two ways that they could work. You could have them attack the same target. Pretty much. Exactly that, Karen. But pretty much you could have them operate on your turn as a bonus action, and they could attack the same target, or they could attack different targets. But it was when you attuned them, you chose then and there if they would attack the same thing or different things. And if they were attacking different things, they had a weaker attack roll. But if they were attacking the same thing, they had a slightly higher attack roll.
So, out of curiosity, because what I was hoping to do was, with key, attune them to the key that I have, and then, since they would still have the ability to float, instead of wearing them, basically use them not as key blasts, but like similar to Spirit Ball, how they can be controlled after being launched.
Long and short, you wanted to be able to do what I was going to allow you to do with them if you were able to attune.
Yes.
So how do we find out if we can attune to
Because I need some more
That
distance attacks.
will take some time.
So
And-
we just hold
Something like that.
Because I need to be able to do more than just run up and punch, especially when
No,
we're
I get you.
Well, you have ranged attacks. I don't. So if anyone should have ranged attacks, it should be me.
Well, yeah, but
I
isn't your
mean, you both can just go buy ranged weapons.
I was
Yes,
gonna say,
but
isn't
a ranged weapon would be negative for me as a monk.
Not anymore. You're a fighter as well.
wear armor, so
But
that's
wait,
why.
but so does that? But wait, I have to look at something.
But if you put on armor, obviously it means that you're going to lose the benefits of fucking your unarmored defense.
Which
Plus,
means
you're-
these gauntlets have to give me really good armor for me to be like cool with that. Because
I mean, if you equipped them as armor, sure.
but I can equip them as a weapon. But if I equip them as a weapon, can I still use my sight?
Yes, because they are magically attuned to you. They're basically like, imagine like a little bird on your shoulder, basically.
Okay, got you. All right, yeah. I want these like really bad. These sound super fun.
Dude, you got
Well,
runes, a scythe, and
When we
crazy-
are when we are in a safer place, everyone can try to attune to shit.
Okay,
All
right.
right.
Done.
Y'all
Alright,
can
so
fight
let's-
over who gets what later.
All right,
Man,
so
over here trying
let's
to
grab
stack
these gauntlets. Let's
For
grab the
now-
gear.
For now, just say that Gabble put them in his bag.
Yeah, they're in my bag.
Just because he has them in his inventory doesn't mean he's going to necessarily be the one to attune to them. In fact, Linry could be the one who ends up only being able to attune to them. We
Mhm.
don't know yet. So, anyway, back to the matter at hand.
Wait. Last time we attempted to move him, a trap was activated. Should we at least investigate the suit of armor than what's left of it?
Suit of armor is a plain suit of armor at this point. Like, there's no hints of anything to it.
Yeah.
So
It's
just
welded,
like-
like, it's welded together. Like, there's no way this thing is moving. The gauntlets weren't welded to it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna cut him from his chains with my scythe.
Alrighty.
Roll an attack for the scythe.
If you miss, you're gonna end up chopping this man in half. So, calm down.
You, actually do miss. And your scythe makes contact right next to his head. Watch it!
All right. How about I just rip the things off the wall with my strength, so that way we don't chop him in half.
Do you know what resistance that would have?
What resistance what would have?
him trying to pull against it?
You know, they don't give anything like that. All they give us is AC and
And
the hit
HP.
points on it. And the fact that they are immune to poison and psychic damage. He
Yeah.
just looks at you. I'm sure one of them had a key. You could just try to unlock this.
This is too complicated.
let's-
I'm gonna rip them down.
Let's search for a key. I'm gonna start looting, searching the bodies.
And I'm gonna start tugging and ripping at them.
Roll me
Roll me
strength
strength.
checks.
Alrighty.
Gonna laugh when you.
All right. So we'll go ahead and say that the first one you managed to pull out one of the shackles, but the chain is obviously still attached. So he's still hanging by one arm. The second attempt, you don't even get it to bud. No, technically you don't even need to actually roll. I just wanted to get through his attempts at trying to pull this off.
So I'm gonna search the body.
Okay.
I'm just
So
gonna hold him here so he's not gonna be like ripping his arm.
So, Karen, I'm assuming you're going to search unconscious, and Gabble, you're going to search the
guy,
dead
yeah.
one? Okay. Also find a bag of gold, like a money pouch, consisting of 5 gold, 2 silver, and 3 copper.
Nice. We can split that up with everyone later.
And 1 healing potion.
Oh, pass that my way, please.
You're like arms
Gabble.
missing. You're like, bro.
You find a key,
Mm-hmm.
5 gold, 10 silver, and 7 copper, and 2 healing potions alongside the spear and 2 chainmail.
So 5 gold. How many silver?
10
And how many copper?
and 7 copper.
We'll just yeah.
No, I had
No, I
8
just
gold.
meant
Wait,
like
I had 8 gold to start with because I
You
I
had 9 gold because the only gold that you actually spent in the end that mattered was
the massage.
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
5 silver each.
All right. And then what else? What else was in his inventory that I picked up?
2
A
healing
key?
potions.
What do we? Why do you look for key? Or did you already write that?
She
I was
already
gonna say
looked.
you-
She already typed
Okay.
that.
I was gonna say you both have a key.
No, they do not.
I have.
But yeah, he found the key.
So yeah, you should
Anything else?
probably unlock the other one.
Before you say you unlock the other one, I know for a fact while they were searching the bodies, your ass was still tugging. So let's get another strength check or 2 in, because that shackle is still attached to his arm, even though it's off the wall. Yeah, no, you kept tugging, and then they finally go, okay, here's the key, and you unlocked him.
I
How much
tried
do
my
these
best.
healing potions heal for? How do I roll for them?
2d4
The
plus
healing
2.
potions are 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna take a healing potion.
All right.
Wait, why would
7.
you do? When we get back, weren't we just gonna rest?
Okay, but we don't know if we're gonna see more combat before we're not home yet, my guy.
I mean, you're right.
He was also only at half HP, so wanting to be a little closer to topped off is
Yeah.
not a bad
I don't
idea.
know.
I mean, Karen's
gives
at
me
full
another-
health. You're
3
at
health.
basically full health, and Gabble's now nearly full health.
I'm just saying we should definitely save some too.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
So I'm just gonna say this. If your guys' plan is to leave the cave, we're gonna wrap it up here. All right.
I mean, I
Because-
was gonna consider this to be the end of the session, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've been at this.
Well, I mean, even with my party, I mean, we had one extra combat, but we also used that extra combat as the place where we rested.
Okay.
But we did that combat before coming into this one.
Mm-hmm. I
So
assume that was the south room that we didn't go into.
I'm not going to go into that. My players also came into this room stealthily. So anyway, so if you guys are leaving, we are going to wrap this session up there. We'll pick up we'll pick it up next time at saying you guys are leaving the bathhouse.
Mm-hmm. Carrying
Okay.
an unconscious person, a dead body, and walking with Noble.
Gingy,
What's up?
what else did I pick up off the body? I just want to have everything in my inventory just so I don't forget.
If you actually planned on selling his weapon and armor, that's about it.
Okay, so just a spear and armor.
Yeah, spear and chainmail. And then you got the 2 gauntlets, and Karen's at overmax because she's got fucking that extra
10
5
health.
health.
If I managed to get those gauntlets, I would be able to.
But yeah, this session at this point has basically been 3 hours, and I gotta actually get my fiance eating dinner soon because she has to be up and heading to work at about 3 a.m.
Okay.
Oof.
So
And stop recording.
Ariel, think of this. If I had those gauntlets, imagine all the Kai blasts I could use and other attacks at range.
you cannot use the key blasts through the gauntlets if you end up being the one who attunes. Also, keep in mind, you could split them up and give one to each player who wants one.
Well, I was gonna say I was like,
both attuned to them.
too. That's true. So wait, if it's attuned to my key, I wouldn't be able to use key through it?
No, because okay, so the way you tune it to your key to be able to use key attacks through it, I would say whatever key ability you wanted to use through it, which is essentially just going to be your key blast or somehow spirit bomb.
That would have to be the only ability going through the gauntlets, basically.
Not just that, but what I'm saying is I would make it cost double your key normal. Because think of it this way. In order for you to be shooting key out of a place that's not yourself, it's going to take key to send it to them. Yeah. And then you'd have to send that key through it to the target.
No,
so
definitely.
In order for you to do one key blast through that gauntlet, you would spend 2 key points, you know?
Yeah.
Which at these early levels mean nothing.
Because being able to have one behind them, like, is, I send it behind an enemy, I'm attacking with a key blast from the front or a beam, and it's doing it from behind. I just feel like that'd be a really awesome setup.
It could be cool. We can see about they cannot lift enough. Because if they, say these gauntlets grabbed even like a sword, the sword and it would just plummet to the ground. Yeah. I know it was a joke. I mean, you could. She could technically do the same if her character put the gloves on and whatnot and used the jump spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hearing jump, all I can ever think of is Cain just using his lance and yeeting into the sky.
Well, I know it's not a spell, but my brain looks at it and thinks spell because there is the jump spell.
Yeah, it takes action.
Okay. Well, anyway, like I said, this is where we'll wrap up. Don't worry about cleaning up the map. No, you guys do not level. Go ahead and put yourselves at max HP because, well, when we...
So, if you guys want to come along, that's fine. If not, it's all good. This is B Fuquay 55, signing off.